Can you use one sentence to describe heavy metal?
Metal music, as well as rock and roll. Those things that make you who you are.
Heavy metal, to me, is a way of expressing yourself, whether it be angry, emotional. It's just, great. Cool.
Expression, really. Energy, power, enjoyment and fun. I think it's great. I love heavy metal.
That was when I was 12 years old. I just watched a Queen or Bon Jovi gig on television. I thought, oh, that was really cool, and I wanted to do that.
The first time I ever listened to heavy metal would have been about 1985, 1986. That would have been Metallica, Master of Puppets album, courtesy of my older brother. Actually, I came across a band last night on Facebook by accident. You get them things that pop up, like things you may know or you may like, them sort of things. I just thought, well, I'll have a quick listen to this band. It's a band called Collapse from London.
Yeah.
Actually, they're not too bad.
I think I know that.
They're quite hardcore, but as soon as I started listening to it, I thought, oh, that's just giving me an idea. So I had to quickly text Richard and say, you're going to fucking hate me for this. I said, but I've had an idea for some drumming on Bullet. And he was just like, what now?
That was band practice. When I entered that room, the first people I saw was Rich. He was really cool, and he should be a very techy drummer. Then I entered that room and talked to Sam, and he felt really happy and acted like a good person as well. I felt quite relaxing my first practice with them.
I suppose it wouldn't be too different in feel to a bass guitar though, would it really? Neck-wise, I mean. The width.
I suppose you right? You're used to that sort of chunky fret. Yeah, possibly. That's all I'll be at. Don't scare and all that.
Is it? He's very sort of like tense. Yeah, but I'm alright.
if I could have attended one.
Yeah, it's been in the family for generations.
You look really good.
I think you could have acted as a stunt double if I'm perfectly honest.
Looking at me as long as I've died like yours. This band started from contacting a drummer at the studio that I used to practice at, and he was extremely good, but he couldn't commit to the band due to work, so just put some adverts out on websites, in search for people, and been through 3 drummers, 3 singers, 3 guitarists and 3 bass players.
When I played with them, I really didn't feel that much difference, cause just when you play music, just sometimes language is not that important.
It's just that as a kid, I was brought up on quite powerful music, I guess. Some rock music. I've always liked something with a decent beat behind it, and something you can get going to. It excites you, kind of thing. And I think it was all just born out of that, really.
The things that I think about the band, I think musicality-wise, between the 5 of us, we've definitely got the potential to write some great songs.
For every band, recording is definitely a process, a challenge, because when you record your music, you could know how well it is very appropriately, and it is also a test for musicians' technical skills when they make recordings, because you need to do very accurate hittings on your notes and some almost perfect writings on your music parts.
Be able to play it, right? I can't play piano, so I can barely play chopsticks. But
Can you do the triangle?
I can do that.
You can play a few chords there, so.
That's all I can do, to be honest with you. 3 major chords and that's about it.
So like Traff will go, yeah, I can't play either.
I think the recordings that we did went really well. The process was this time round to lay some guide tracks down, and then we got the drums set up, recorded the drums along with the guide tracks. Then with the guide tracks and the drums we did the bass. The 2 guitarists then follow along with the guide tracks. Once that's all done, you've got all your instruments done, got the vocals down, followed from there we did any little effects that we needed, like the violins and anything, separately once all the tracks were recorded and mixed along the way.
Like that. That would be great. Fantastic.
I think that's...
Yeah, I think that's okay. Once we get the wire and see, can this symbol come over this way a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Or actually, if we can do that.
Well, that's to one side, yeah. You're getting serious now, hats on backwards.
Murdoch style. I'm a ranger, baby.
Right.
All phones on flight mode, guys.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
The whole recording process for me was very enjoyable actually. I've not really done much recording before at all, so it was quite new for me, and I really did thoroughly enjoy it. It was quite challenging, it's expensive, but we all as a band just enjoyed it, the time we did so much that the time passed even quicker than we thought, and we did run out of time basically, and funds, and we'd love to do it again.
The only problem that we met during recording would have been time and money. In total, I think the cost of recording is just shy of about £1,000. It's got to be around that area somewhere.
If you can, just make enough money. That sounds nice, Johnny.
Yeah, and then it's
One thing before I do forget, because I'm not sure if you've done it in practice or not, it'd be nice to just try both ways. On the chorus to Celestial, do you put that octave note in there? So you got the da 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 doom
Yeah.
doom doom doom. Get that.
I play like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you like get that on that fifth one, if you, I don't know, what's the word? Hold it for a bit more. Da 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 doom doom.
Higher up.
That's just the 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or possibly the 12 might sound a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I met one problem. Just during one song, just 4 bars. When I recorded it, I found not that much, that music, but in practice it is fine. So I had to change that part while recording. That was a little bit stressing, but it was fine. When I listened to it after recording, I just thought, oh my god, this is what we have done for these 3 days. And we have done quite well.
I felt good about them. the work that we all put in to get as far as we did. Really proud of it and pleased with it. There would still be a couple things I would like to have changed, but you know, that's what happens when you run out of time and money. But at a later date, I'd like to go back to them and give it another go.
Oh, cool. He had all that in the bag there.
Good stuff. Come on through.
Good.
Bet it's cheaper over there, isn't it?
No difference to over here. You might pay 60, 70 cents or whatever for a can of Coke, but
I'd like to go to America.
I'm off there next year, so I'll let you know what's over there.
Pardon me.
I think the effect that this band has on my family would be absolutely none. The only family that I've really got at the moment would be my son, and he really enjoys our music. The rest of my family aren't really into heavy metal, but they appreciate what I do. This is the kitchen, as you can see. Good job I cleaned up last night a bit, yeah. 4-burner hob.
Sam's had his breakfast, look. He's made a bit of a mess, but, you know.
Yeah?
He has had his breakfast.
Oh, you better get rid of that.
Any effects that the band has on my family are generally positive, really, because my kids are older now. They actually happen to be right into the genre of music we play. My wife kind of quite likes that genre, maybe not so heavy, so it's all good. And they find it quite exciting, I think, and quite interesting. It's good, and I make time for it, and I hopefully make enough time for the family also, because it's always a juggle fitting everything in with work, hobbies, family life, etc., etc. But yeah, generally it's good. It's good. Just try to remember and think of everybody, really, you know. It can be quite tricky, but just try and keep on top of everything, even chores, you know. And I think personally, if you try and keep on top of everything, then you're more likely to succeed, perhaps, and feel good about everything that you do.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Turn left on Ricardo, and be aware that the vehicle is completely overloaded. Oh, what fun we had!
The British people are more keen on doing gigs. They really enjoy gigs, and they didn't care, or they don't care if that is paid or not. I think why go back, I will tell my experience here to the other musicians and other my friends. We should learn something from British metal band.
Who's a fan of Jedward? Are you? Yeah, that man right there. Apparently I've sort of got his hair mastered down. Huh? Yeah. So I like the Jedward look. Alright, come on guys.
I think when everyone puts their mind to it, they're all very hard working and all very quite capable of doing what they have to do within the band. They make me laugh, they make me smile, they piss me off. It's like having my own little family outside of my real family. Overall speaking, I really like writing music with the guys, and I hope it carries on going for quite a few years.
Thank you ever so much for sticking around and watching us today. We've been Silenced by Shadows. If you want to check us out, we got Facebook. Feel free to give us a like, or whatever that shit is all about these days.
I'd say Damo's the comedian of the band. He likes to take a lot of, take things as a joke a lot of the times and makes the band laugh with it. Richard keeps everyone in line. Johnny just brought cakes. He made sure everyone was fed. I probably take things too serious for what we're, at the end of the day, this is just a hobby for me that I enjoy passionately, and, hopefully that I can write some music with some people that some people may genuinely like. That's the whole goal for it. Everything else is just a bonus.
Oh.
No, still that one. I can't. You recorded that?
No.
Yeah, some of the.
How are you, John?
Hi, yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, fine.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Enjoying the heat?
Not that heat, not that hot.
It's too hot. It's been
compared to China, compared with China, not that hot.
Can we get some?